Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It is time now for Aging in Style with McLaren. Joining us this morning is Dr. Dandamudi. Thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us. We appreciate you calling in.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Great. We are talking about how important it is to get your flu shot. So tell us, is it possible really to get the flu and COVID-19 at the same time?
Yes, that's something that's called co-infection, and we do know that it's possible to both get influenza and COVID-19 at the same time. The early parts of the pandemic here in Michigan in March, April were kind of the tail end of our flu season, so we didn't see a lot of it early on. However, there have been reported cases around the country, and we know that in situations of co-infection, it typically results in a more severe disease course. And so it's especially important this year that individuals are getting their flu shots.
Okay, so doctor, if someone has a strong immune system, they've never had the flu before, should they still get a flu shot?
I get this question a lot, and I love this question because I think it's the easiest way to highlight why it's so important to get flu shots. When you're thinking about vaccination, it's important to think broadly. It's not just about yourself, it's about how to protect those around you, your community at large. And so it's especially important for people who are young and healthy to get vaccinated for that reason, because it's more about creating herd immunity for our community, for the state, for the country, so that way we can protect those that are vulnerable in our communities.
I love that. So you're not just protecting yourself, you're protecting your loved ones and your community. So tell us, who is most vulnerable for flu complications?
So typically, children under the age of 2 are susceptible to having severe courses related to influenza. Adults above the age 65, particularly those with comorbid conditions such as COPD, heart disease, heart failure, pregnant women. So that's why we really try to encourage everybody to get a flu shot. There are a couple of exceptions, those that have allergies to certain ingredients that are in the flu vaccine, and people who have had very specific reactions to flu vaccinations.
Now, during this pandemic, a lot of people are still a little apprehensive about going out and about, doctor. So what are you doing to keep patients safe at your clinic?
At McLaren Bay Region and the McLaren Medical Group clinics, we've been almost just continuously reevaluating what we're doing to create a safe patient experience, but also a safe environment for our staff and our providers. So, we're always looking at what the updated CDC guidelines are, what are the needs, and what's the current situation here in our community. So a couple of things, along with the normal social distancing and wearing masks, particularly for our flu clinic this year. In my clinic at McLaren Bay Region East Campus in Bay City, we have a Friday flu clinic where patients can make 5 appointments at 5-minute intervals. And they drive up to the back of our building, they call our office, someone from our office comes out masked, so the patients get to stay in their car with their masks on, comfortable. We validate who the person is, you get your shot, and you're on your way. And so it's a new process in our office. Our management team has been really great in coming up with novel ways how to keep people safe, and honestly, we love it, and patients love it. I think that we'll do the same thing moving forward. Just in the first 2 weeks of implementation, we've done over 500 flu vaccines.
And if people still have questions, where can viewers go to get some more information, doctor?
They can get information about our safety protocols, our safe care protocols at mclaren.org/safecare. And also they can contact at my clinic at 989-893-5541 to make appointments for new patients, for myself or any of our wonderful providers.
Thank you, doctor, for calling in. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. For more information, you can head on over to the hot link section at WNEM.com.